Riparian areas really connect both land and water. So they're the transition zone between aquatic areas and upland areas of our landscape. They're characterized by having water-loving vegetation like willows and sedges, and also having wet soils and having surface water present or water present near the surface as well. Riparian areas provide a lot of value to us as society. They help to reduce the impacts of floods and drought. They help to clean our water, which is a very important resource for all Albertans. They help to provide a diversity of forage for both livestock and wildlife, and homes for fish throughout the province. Riparian areas are very important. Without them, we don't have clean water. We don't have places to go and recreate. We don't have homes for fish. We don't have homes for wildlife. So they're very, very important piece of the landscape.
Quite often we think about water management and watershed management. We are focused on the rivers and the creeks and the wetlands, the water bodies themselves. But the fact is in the Red Deer watershed, all the water that's in those rivers and creeks, etc., come from the land. So the pastures, the forests, people's lawns, etc., those are all natural assets. Every pasture, every forest, every crop field can hold moisture, can be habitat, can sequester carbon. So all those things are natural infrastructure. As a citizen of the city of Red Deer, I drink the water that's literally flowing off this land at the end of the day. Water is life. We need it. We need good, clean water, which ultimately boils down to meaning we need amazing land management by the landowners upstream, the farmers and ranchers. So yeah, and the riparian area connects all that together.
Riparian areas and natural assets provide benefits far beyond the ecological initiatives that we're aiming for and creating or implementing, but the environmental as well as economic and social benefits are manifest in some of the things like water filtration or water storage, as well as enhanced habitat for people to enjoy, and even mitigation of flood and drought.
I think it's really important that we connect the dots between natural assets equals healthier rivers equals better water quality reduces our overall drinking water treatment costs, and I could go on and on. So these issues are all connected, and that's why we think it's so important that we start with riparian areas. For this project, we didn't have a clear sense of the overall condition of riparian areas here in central Alberta. And so this project has really helped us to zoom out, and we use satellite data and some advanced mapping techniques to help us better understand the condition of shorelines for thousands of kilometers of riparian areas. So this is really a new approach, and it's helped us collect a lot more data that can now inform management by our partners. So whether that's a municipality or a stewardship group, now they'll be able to know what areas are in better condition, what areas are in poorer condition, and then what options are available to improve the health of those riparian areas over time.
Well-managed soils, pastures, forests, they can hold so much water, hold that water, keeps it from flowing away down the streams and causing floods, keeps it longer in the year, so when it's drier, there's water flowing in the creeks, etc. It keeps it for the plants that much more. The key, I think, to flood and drought management in the Red Deer River watershed, again, is working with landowners and helping them store and manage water either in their soils or in the wetlands and stuff on their farms and their ranches.
We used to overgraze our banks. The cattle would run everywhere. You could see a lot of erosion on the banks. At our off-site watering systems, you'd see a lot of problem feet, dirty udders. 16 years ago, we started the riparian fencing along both sides of the river here. Now we don't see any of that, and it has just improved the quality of our livestock. Riparian health is good for the long term. It protects the river banks, With the fencing projects, it allows better use of your land. With off-site watering systems, it makes better use of your water that you have. It's pretty much painless and very easy to access and accomplish. Agriculture's generation to generation, and if you don't do your part, it's not going to continue on to the next generation. And I want to give this to my grandsons in better shape than what I had it. And I think by doing this, I have improved it. And maybe with the new things that are happening, I'm hoping that they'll improve it even more for the future generations.
I think it's important that people understand that we're not just here today talking about riparian areas. We're talking about the overall health of our watershed and the safety of our communities in the face of things like flood and drought. The more we can do to invest in our landscapes and invest in riparian areas, wetlands, forests, aquifers, the better off we'll be in the face of some coming challenges in the coming decades.
Collaboration has always been a really keystone element of the work that we do. Gaining wisdom from all of the other organizations that we partner with can then better utilize everyone's knowledge to advance riparian health in the province.
At the end of the day, at the county or the local municipal level, that's where the rubber really hits the road. So anything that a local government can do to encourage more landowners to do more is a step in the right direction.
Municipalities can work collaboratively with organizations like the Red Deer River Watershed Alliance to understand the issues, to collaborate, to share information, and to partner on issues where they might not be able to address that fully themselves. I think that's critical so that we can work proactively rather than wait till we have significant problems to deal with in the future.
Rivers and our waters are the lifelines of our communities. We can't have a prosperous future without healthy waters. And so moving forward here in central Alberta, we need to work together to ensure that our rivers, our wetlands, our lakes are healthy.